Okay, and we're live. Gotta set up my chat on the other monitor now. Oh, should I have tweeted about this? Maybe I should have tweeted, huh? Yeah, okay, that's usually what I do, Lauren. I'm so last minute. Oh, we don't need to double hear me, Lauren. Alright, so we go to the old Twitter. It's such a shame, dude. Twitter is such, like, not a great platform for discussion. But it's where the mouse community is. I hope I have this right. Okay, and what did I even title this stream? I titled it, I don't know if we're going to call it Modding a MouseCast Pre-Show, because I don't actually know if Dad's going to show up. He used to be pretty early, but not lately. If I post this, does it give me the thumbnail? It does. Sure, okay, but I messed up, so let's do that again. Live now. Sure, okay, that works. And do I have the chat? Yep, I do have the bots running. Cool. All right. So I don't know which one I want to start with right now. I don't know which one to start with. Part of me is kind of interested in this Chinese mouse right here. This is one using a Chinese sensor, not a PixArt sensor, which is like, what? And it's actually like a half decent shape, and like half decent build quality. But it has pretty, like the sensor's not good though. That's the, yeah, it has motion delay. Like I could, I'm on optical swap something too. Here's an AJ139? 139 Pro, yeah. Forget the name of these AJazz mice, dude. They are very forgettable. I don't even know what NA Codex is. Keyboard brand, I thought, maybe? I don't know. Very light clicks in this. These feel like ROMs. Not a bad shape, though. I might use this mouse on MouseCast. This is pretty freaking cool. I'm really enjoying this mouse. Maybe should have brought it to work. Chaos M3. I kind of want to mod this, but the thing is, I want to Armor Optical swap it and take the hot swap sockets out of it. But I also want to base sand it, and base sanding I'm not really going to do right now because it's 9:02 p.m. and I'd have to pull my wife's car out of the garage, and I got MouseCast in an hour and a half, which I think we're pretty well prepared for. I could do the glorious Model D Pro. This is another one that I want to base sand though. So I think I got to put these in my base sanding pile. So that means, what do we have left? Dare you? This is, I spent extra money for the Armor Optical version, and they just don't feel good because again, this is using internal keel structure, they call it, which puts the PCB at an angle. When you press an Armor Opticals at an angle, they just feel like mushy. They lose their tactile point, which is a real shame. I kind of want to do this one. You know what I could do is I could do TTC V2s in it. Oh, that's so weird. To take Armor Opticals out of a mouse in favor of TTCs. But maybe that is what we do right now. Let's start with that. And honorable mention too, maybe we'll do afterward the... Maybe I should do this mouse first. Viper V3 Hyperspeed. The budget Viper V3 that we all forgot about with a very nice far forward sensor position. But yeah, I modded mine to be rechargeable. You can buy the batteries from... I don't know, does anyone in chat... I only have 2 people watching right now. More people will trickle in as they do, but if you guys have a preference, I could get started on one or the other. I could show you guys how I did this one. There is a Reddit post up. I don't know exactly what you would search. I think you could figure it out though. Man, I'm a little warm. Oh, I also need to do my Orbital Pathfinder at some point because I got the Founders Edition colorway. I need to swap that in. Man, I got a lot of stuff to do. I got I need to update the spreadsheet with ROM Leviathan. I don't think I have that on there. I thought I did. And yeah, I know I got stuff to do. Dang. Well, I won't update the spreadsheet because I think that's pretty boring stream content. So we'll start out with, nobody said anything in chat, so I'm making the executive decision and starting with, I don't know, Razor Viper, because that one's a little bit easier. Yeah, I also do want, I have silent Huanos in my Rapupu mouse right here, and I want to fix that. Also, this one isn't coded, and so I buffed it with my Brillo pad. And it feels good, but it looks like crap. It just looks like... Yeah, it looks DIY'd. It's not a terrible shape. It's just like a off ergo. So why don't we check out what the Viper V3 is at here, the hyperspeed. First of all, I have my little magnet dongle storage thing going on here, which is kind of tricky because the metal that they use, the steel, maybe it's stainless steel for their dongle, not very... magnety. 60 grams. Wow, that's heavier than I thought. Does it feel like 60 grams? Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of front weight biased, which I don't think is that bad. But the mechanicals I have in here, I don't even know what mechanicals it has. But they actually do feel pretty good. Yeah, they actually do feel pretty good, but we're going to do Omron Opticals in it because that's just... I love how sacrilegious that is to put Omron Opticals in a Viper V3. Even if it is a hyperspeed. Also, these skates, these are some... I think these are Talon Games skates. Dude, these things are hefty. They're kind of plasticky feeling too. Like, I don't know if they're actually good... They're like good quality, but I don't know if it's in a desirable way. 4 grams in skates right there. Yeah. I sold the ROM ER21 Pro today on Reddit. That was good. It's so nice to do a Reddit transaction sometimes instead of an eBay one. You know, I sold it for $50, and after shipping and everything, I still got like $41 and change. If it was eBay, it would have been like $35. Just the fees on eBay, 15%, no fun. So I titled this stream MouseCast Pre-Show. I don't know if Daz is going to show up. I did jump into the Discord. I wish... I kind of wish I could jump into a public Discord channel, like a public chat channel. Right now I'm in a hidden one, but I could jump into a public one. And if you guys wanted to come say hi, you could. The problem with that is I did that once a long time ago. And one of the people we got was rather off, I'll say. And that kind of made things awkward. So I don't know. Wow, do I even need to label these skates? Like, this is so iconically Viper V3. I will. Because I guess I'm just thorough like that. Alright, stock skates. I'll put it in stock skates because they're... Sure, whatever. And my magnet I don't need. Let's get a weight without the skates. You can see I did base sand this one kind of haphazardly. Did I even use 56.75 grams. So the batteries I used, let's see if I can find one. There we go. Here's the batteries I used. I bought a 4-pack from Amazon. They're not the cheapest thing, you know, given that they're just AAA batteries. But if you just search like USB-C rechargeable AAA lithium battery, you want to make sure it's the right voltage. So these are 1.5 volt, 750 milliwatt hours. I don't know. I don't really want to vouch for these guys. Like, I don't know anything about them. I do know the USB receptacle is kind of annoying. It looks like it goes straight in from the top here. It doesn't. You got to put it in. You kind of put it, you like angle it down and then you put it in. That's like the one annoying thing every time I go to charge this. And then when you mount it in there, the soldering is like super easy. This it's literally just soldering to each end of the battery and then you solder inside of the mouse. It's very straightforward. The real challenge is securing it down so that when you go to plug a charger in, you don't just push the battery through, dislodge it. About to buy Saber V2 Pro in retail. Wish me luck, says Vua. In retail? Like you're going to go to a store and buy one? Why? Is it like a really good deal? Because I thought we were all in agreement that the Saber V2 Pro is just like a... I want to try Dairyu A950 Wing but spend twice as much. Right? Am I missing something? Aren't there mods for putting them in a board to put in the regular rechargeable batteries? Yes, there are. I forget the name of it, but yeah, there is like a little board you can get. Yeah, that I don't know what it. This was a workaround that I did. In fact, you know what you probably could do is there's probably internal circuitry here. You could probably cut one of these open, and that USB-C connector is soldered to something. Like when these recharge even, it glows red. So there's a little board in there that, I don't know, you could sacrifice one of those. But yeah, I've seen those before. But I mean, I think this pack of, I got 4 batteries. I think the pack of 4 was like $12 or so. So like, if you're shopping for AAAs, it's crazy expensive. But I guess in the world of like battery swapping mice, it's actually quite reasonable. Oh, look at the switches I chose. What did I do here? Look at this, chat. With different switches and right and left mouse. They do feel good. I mean, I do love me some Huanos. Yeah, dude. Blue shell white dots are underappreciated. Yeah, there's probably more weight reduction you could do here. Like, you can tell the hyperspeed is not... This is not as maximized. This whole upper shell assembly is, like, kind of heavy for what it is. 33 grams. Yeah. And I could take out the DPI button from the top. Let's just take a look at if I can even do that. If I recall, if I didn't do it back when I did this massive destructive base cutting, then I must have deemed it not worthwhile. It's getting me tingly. It's like 40% off. Wait a second. You might have to hold the line, dude, because 40% off, is the MSRP $100? So it's $60? Because you gotta remember, Corsair stuff does not... Look at the M75 Air, dude. That MSRP'd for $150, and they sell all day long for like 30 bucks. Oh, yeah, look at the... Okay. Yes, that's why I did not change this up. Look at that. This has the MCU on the upper PCB. Yeah, so this is actually like a proper logic board. And the antenna. And the antenna's up here. Wow. And then the side buttons are on like a separate PCB in there. The little blue thing here is the antenna. Pretty wild. It is like the Dairyu A950, if you're like okay with feeling low build quality, like objectively, it's amazing for the price. And the Saber's, I guess, I don't know. It's the same thing, just more expensive. So it's still like a decent mouse. I don't know. I do have mine here because I want to fulcrum bend it a little bit more to my liking. It's a little bit too light. But the mouse itself, dude, it is a insanely light mouse. I just think they took it a step too far, but we'll see. I don't know. I have some G-Wolves mice inbound, which are like the same weight, despite being even larger. And G-Wolf seems to have a good reputation for going insanely lightweight, but still being well made. Yeah, I just taped the battery to this. That's all I did. 100 to down to 100 Australian dollars. What's 100 AUD to USD? I still don't feel like that's a great price. Let's check. 100 AUD to USD. $67? No, I would not do that, dude. Down from 114? No, I wouldn't. Oh, I wouldn't do it. I don't know. I haven't used one, but when I've talked to Daz about it, he's like, yep, it's just it's just a Saber V2 Pro. And I mean, I get Saber V2 Pros. You can get them on AliExpress. Dare You stuff often goes for like super coins. So I'm pretty sure I got a $39.50 version for like $24 or something stupid. And you're about to spend the equivalent of 67. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. Have you tried the shape? Have you tried like a Final Mouse shape before? Because that's what I would say it's like closest to. It's kind of like a Final Mouse medium, sort of. Sort of. Yeah. Yeah, I just need stiffer clicks in mine. I wonder if I should even pop out the... Look at how far forward the sensor position is. Isn't that great? Yeah, dude, people sleep on the hyperspeed. Like, if you really want a far forward sensor position, you don't mind modding, I mean, you can pick these up all day long for like $40, $45. Let's spend a little bit for a battery. You're still way cheaper than a used Viper V3 Pro. I forget what sensor these use. PAW 3950. Yep, the hyperspeed is using a 3950. Oh, if you guys want to see it here, you guys want proof. There you go. Alright, fire up the soldering iron. I wonder if someday I'm gonna like trip a circuit breaker in this room. Having my computer going and all the lights. Yeah, hey Rarsies, how you doing? Man, what kind of a solder job did I do to this? It is ugly, man. What did I do to this poor mouse? And why did I opt for different color Quanos? Oh, just so we're... Oh, I'm kind of curious. You guys might want to see, too, what the weight of one of these batteries is. $7 grams. Here's an even lighter weight one. This is a 3.7 volt LiPo, so this is not the right voltage, but this should be even lighter. Oh, no, it feels heavier? Oh, okay, well, whatever. Omron Opticals and a Viper V3. You know, the hyperspeed, I like the higher up sensor position, and I like the fact I can put Iron opticals in it. I probably would use it over a Viper V3 Pro if it weren't for one thing. The coating. The coating on the white one is just so good. The coating on the black one, it just feels kind of like... It feels like old school rubberized, where it's gonna like degrade over time. And it like picks up lint and dust, and it feels kind of crappy rubbery. I don't know if that's maybe just my copy. I don't even know where I got this. Ow, that was hot. I wish Blue White DRU was 750U. Oh, you could just buy both and color swap and then sell the other. I mean, these things... Yeah, if you buy them from AliExpress, you can get them so darn cheap. Yeah, I mean, you could even make a white and red one by color swapping. You could do red, white, and blue. Go blue on the scroll wheel, red on the side buttons. Yeah. I'm good with just playing some finals. Got the Whedon Z7 coming through customs. Nice. Rarzies, you should post pictures to Reddit and the Discord when you get that. That's one that I'm like mildly interested in. I don't know. It's like $86 on AliExpress right now, and the coupons just aren't as good as they used to be. And most importantly, though, I already know it's going to be like, the coating's going to be like the IPI Chi or Attack Shark R11, where it's that like nano textured plastic feel. So it's not going to actually be a proper coating. I don't know. Maybe I actually need to read the Whedon product details more closely, but yeah, no coating. Dude, that micro texturing, it's slippery. The R11, I just don't mind it, hoping they add another coating. Says Rarzies. Yeah, hoping they add another. You already have it ordered, dude. So you're getting what you get. I mean, does the Whedon product page, do they say it has a coating? I also think people get too hung up on... I think some people just think that everything has a coating, and that's not true. Like, sometimes it's just different texturing to the plastic. I guess the more proper term is like the surface finish. It's funny, the company I work for, they call themselves Automotive Surface Finishing Solutions. That's not the name of the company, but that's like their tagline on their website. And it's funny because what we do is paint systems for cars. But I guess they chose finishing solutions because paint finishing, like, they don't want to pigeonhole themselves. I don't know. I've never seen anything else that's not... I've never seen anything that's not paint at my company. There's been some, like, experimental films. Like, you guys know how you can vinyl wrap a car? There's been some thoughts of doing that on, like, large-scale production, but there's downsides to it. I mean, you can get some cars, like, custom wrapped from the factory with decals, right? It's actually very commonplace for decals. But I'm talking like the whole vehicle as an alternative to painting. I got my wife in here doing tummy time because she's pregnant AF. Tummy time on a ball. Yeah, like pregnancy. Not exercises. Pain relief? Yeah. Man, the solder I must have used here, it's like really gummed up. Look at this PCB, dude. It's so goobered. I stand on my Gravistar buttery smooth, says Vua. The bottom of it or all around? That's kind of insane. You actually modded a Gravistar? I thought Gravistars were like a... At this point, they were just like a showpiece. Oh no, but you guys want to see the dog? Oh, is the dog cam off? Why did this go to sleep? You guys, has this been on the whole time? I think it's been on the whole time. Yeah, it has been. Okay, that was just weird. I went to sleep. Anyway, the dog's being really sweet. She's covering her face with her paw. Aww. So this is my trick to cleaning off solder goo. Toothbrush and isopropyl alcohol. There might be a better way, but pretty impressive, dude. So this is a 3950 mouse, but it came out when you see this code on manufactured products 2324. That means this was manufactured 2023 in the 24th week. They'll do this for QC reasons, you know. If there's ever same thing you'll see, like if you ever see like in plastic parts, you'll see batch numbers. Yeah, like here we have a recycling sign. This is ABS plastic, and then I don't know what this number means. It might be like a mold number or a die number or a machine number, and they'll do that so if they get a bunch of defects, they can track them. Lauren asks, can you recycle your mice? Yeah, I mean, this is ABS, yeah. I mean, I don't know if... Yeah, there's... Here, see? Here's a recycling sign in there. I'm gonna go recycle my mice. No, don't recycle my mice. Then I'll have nothing. I'll have nothing but a dog. Nah, I'll leave the wife and child behind and take the dog. Chat gets it. 11 people watching. Ugh, I'm sorry guys, this is such trash content. You are the one who wanted the dog, and we were just reminiscing earlier tonight about... So, Lauren got the dog from across the state, and she got Nova with her sibling, who's now named Remy. And they drop off, so her and her mom went. They drop off Nova here. It's my first time with a dog. It's a puppy. I don't know what I'm doing. Why does this phone keep going to sleep? She was 9 weeks old, so she's just a puppy. She doesn't know anything. And then Lauren gets back in the car with her mom to go to her mom's place to drop off Remy. Hang on. Power and screen. Keep device awake. There we go. Okay. We good? We good, I think. Yes, we good. So, as they're gone, which takes a couple hours, I don't really know what to do with the dog. I've never had a dog before, and the dog's just like sleeping and like playing and stuff and being really cute, but also like I also don't like know dogs that well, and I don't have like a relationship with this dog yet, so I don't know what the heck. I was so awkward. So like I sat and watched TV, and the dog was just on the floor just sleeping, because that's what puppies do, they sleep a lot. And I was like, I remember thinking to myself, I was like, man, I really wish I could go play video games because Lauren's not home right now, but I need to watch over this dog because I don't know what the dog's going to do. Is the dog going to like get into things? Is the dog going to need me? And fast forward a couple hours, Lauren gets home and I'm asleep on the floor, on the rug at the entryway of the house with the dog right next to me. And Lauren says, I'm so lucky that she didn't destroy the house while I was asleep. No, I remember when we had her, she was just so... Oh yeah, I was scared about like pooping and peeing. Like I was like, what do I do? Like, how do I know that she has to go?
She was so good. We got so lucky.
Yeah, we did get lucky. Yeah, only 3 accidents in the house. We had... It was Christmas time that we got her in like November. So we had the Christmas jingle bells on the doorknob, the decorative jingle bells, and she just like taught herself to hit those when she needed to go potty. We didn't really teach her that at all. She was just like, I know I need to go potty out this door, so I'm gonna paw at it, and it just happens to paw at the jingle bells. And she does it to this day. Yeah. She still scratches the doors even when the jingle bells aren't there. But yeah, when they are there, she hits them. Unfortunately now, though, I'm going to be binning the Omron Opticals here to see which ones have the crispiest click feel. So I'll usually grab a row here, and I'll just test them. I'll take an ear cup off my headphones and go by feel and by sound. Yeah, she taught herself. If only children. Yeah, now she rings. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, thank you. Now she rings them for attention. So it's frustrating because we don't know what she actually wants. Oh, that one's good. Okay, 1. One and 6 I like. Yeah, we'll do 1 and 6 there. Oh, you silly girl. What we do for our pets, huh? Shout out the Discord and the pet chat. Wait, what do we call it? Pet pics? Yeah. That was actually one that was started because of Nova. That's why that chat got started. If you scroll all the way to the beginning, you'll see a bunch of pictures of her. Yeah, she's over 2 years old now. When is her half birthday, Lauren? March 4th is her half birthday? Okay. Yeah, she was born on Labor Day, September 4th. 2023. Silly girl. Is it possible that our son is born on the 4th of January? You hope it's before then? Yeah, April 4th, Nova the 4th, Joey the 4th. Would be pretty cool to have a bunch of 4th birthdays. Yeah, 1/1 would be really cool. Yeah, Lauren was born 4/4, April 4th. I was born 5/5, May 5th. So that would be pretty cool if he was 1/1. A week from yesterday? Yeah. I'm trying. Starts running up and down the stairs. Yeah, what are surefire ways? Are there foods you're supposed to avoid eating to prevent giving birth? You're supposed to avoid spicy foods? Oh man, I would have given birth tonight. I had spicy ramen because you guys know me. Yeah, heartburn makes everything terrible. I didn't hear her groan, no. Was it a good one? Yeah. So, if anyone's curious what I'm doing here is I'm on Opticals. They have... What was that? What? Where did this come from? Was this to the Viper? Yes, that was to the Viper. Okay, I was like, where did this little power slider come from? So, to do Omron Opticals, what I do to solder them in a mechanical mouse, I took out the LEDs. I've done this a million times on stream, but I repeat myself because sometimes we have new viewers. You just kind of pry open the back like that. Whoops, sorry. You pry open the back, and then you can take out the emitter and receivers. These little guys. Well, I'm not paying... Oh, they fly all around the place. You just close it. Ouch. Close it back up. And then there's like a little stubby pin right here in the middle that you can't really solder to, so I make like a solder icicle, is what I call it. And that is the normally open pin. So then when I put this in the mouse, that little icicle is poking through. Cool. Yeah, and when I solder, oh, I might have not shown that on camera. I think I'm zoomed in too far. But anyway, yeah, when I solder, I usually press and hold down on the switch because you don't want to have any gap underneath the switch because that'll give you problems. Yeah, I think I have very unconventional soldering methods, but I don't really care, I guess. Okay, I want opticals and a Viper V3. TTC silver dustproof, 13mm encoder. Encoder? Well, what mouse do you consider your best mod? Ugh, I don't like superlatives. I don't know, there are mice that are highly moddable. I think VGN F2 is slept on because of its modability. It has like a 600 milliamp hour battery. Like, it's like, I want to say like a 55 gram stock weight. And if you go... I have a second one. I love it so much, and I got another one because there was like Rakuten 30% cash back for 1111. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't pass up having a second one of one of my favorite mice for like $20. Like, I can literally resell it and make my money back, even if it's modded. Actually, maybe not. So it's a 600 milliamp hour battery that weighs... Oh, no. Wait a second. Let me go to my computer here and look it up. We're going to search for VGN F2 disassembly. Yeah, so I got it down to... So it's stock 55.5 grams. There's your stock skates. Do I have a stock skate weight? No. Oh, it's an 800 milliamp hour battery. If I recall, it's like 15 grams or something stupid. Yeah, scroll wheel is really light. There's no rubber on the scroll wheel. The knurling is really nice. Decently efficient PCB. Pretty low profile shape. 15.86 grams. That is one of the heaviest batteries I have ever seen in a mouse. 8 gram PCB. PCBA. I mean, small encoder helps with that. 42 grams after a battery swap. So if you do dot skates... Oh, this is also before base sanding. Like, let's see what the weight is. So she's been base sanded now. Let me take out the dongle. The dongle door is like really thin. After you base sand it, the doors get really thin. Okay, so no... I'll throw the dongle door on it. And this. So base sanding dropped another 2 grams. So if I were to go dot skates, this is a sub 40 gram mouse with really good build quality, good clicks, nice shape, excellent scroll wheel, nice coating. It's a total win. So I'm not gonna... I don't know. I don't like superlatives saying like what's my best mod, but this is certainly a... Oh, sorry, I did not show you guys the camera. I'm terribly sorry. Jeez, I'm such a bad streamer. My bad. Here you go. Sorry. To recap. Dongle door, mouse, 40.7 grams. I got my fan blowing on me, so it's jumping all around. So yeah, 2 gram reduction in doing base sanding. And the base, it's pretty cool. I don't think you guys can quite see it. But it's not quite semi-translucent. Wait, let's try something. Yeah, okay, you guys can see it's like semi-translucent. Pretty cool. There you go. There's one of my favorite mods. Another one of my favorite mods here is the Infic INX that I just did recently. Maybe one of my favorite cosmetic mods. Aesthetic? What's the difference between cosmetic and aesthetic, Lauren? No one knows. Except for Nova. Nova knows. Silly girl. This is just such a cool mouse. So the INX, it's kind of like an elongated Final Mouse shape, sort of. I really like the shape. I wish they made a bigger version, but the INX, it's a $33.95. They make the SE version with some garbage sensor. I did this on last stream. You can check it out. But the TLDR is I polished this glossy with acetone and I shell swapped it. And this blue in person looks so good. It's like a rich deep grayish blue, and it's very glossy. Armor Opticals in it feel good, and it's down to, like, I want to say 38, 39 grams. It's like 38.88. Yeah, there you go. Sub 40 gram mouse. Yeah, sure, build quality is a little bit compromised because they cut this big old hole out, but it's like still, it's still good. I'll probably use this on MouseCast today. We'll see. I also have the ROM ER21 Pro plugged in right now. Right, doggy? It was so cute. After dinner, she ran upstairs, and I thought she likes to go and lay on our bed. I don't know why I said bed. And instead of going to the bed, I came upstairs. I checked the room to see if she was on the bed, and she wasn't. She was in here. She likes hanging out with me. This mouse from pictures looks small, but by God, does the mouse fill your hand? The F2. Yeah, it's like a decently large mouse. It's just, it's low. It's low profile. Kind of like an HTX. Okay, so where were we? I want to optical swap the Viper V3 Pro. Gotta put in the Nova. I'm like booping her nose because she's right up against my leg. My leg. You guys remember Tobuscus Games? Back when, like, he was like a huge deal. Back when, what was Happy Wheels? What was the name of the cycling game? And then didn't he get canceled for, like, having DMs with a minor? Oh, it was something gross like that. I forget. I'm trying not to kill this PCB cable. It's just for the LED, but still, you know. So I guess I could save like a little bit there by cutting that out, but I'm not gonna. But this is all I did to mount the battery. That's it. It's just double-sided tape. That's not really the smartest thing to do, but it's what I did, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if you consider this mouse, though. Like, I think on Amazon, the new ones, I think these regularly go on sale for like $45. I saw spec deals on Twitter the other day post, maybe it was today even, post $45 for the Viper V3 Pro Viper V3 Hyperspeed. And if you consider that it's a 3950 mouse for $45, it's pretty good. But it's that battery weight though. I know, I get it. I get it. Still, if you're looking to do, I mean, you could do a cleaner job than me. I got this, I should have weighed the base here. The base is insanely light with how much weight I've taken out of it. So you could probably do it much more cleanly than me, to the point where if you don't like it, you could probably sell it and get your money back. Because usually mods, like 9 times out of 10, mods will devalue an item. Somebody asked me this in one of my previous live streams. And I was like, the only way that a mod doesn't devalue a mouse is if, like, imagine it's like a Nacho Customs thing, or it's signed. Something where it's basically a special edition version, by modding it, made it into a special edition. Or in the, like, off chance that, I don't know, you mod a Lamzu Atlantis to have KLGM 8.0s. And there's like one person out there who just really wants that. See, the problem is with that, anytime you mod, you're decreasing the pool of interested buyers. And when demand decreases, price has to decrease. So, but in the off chance that, let's say, a manufacturer really messes up, and let's say there's like, let's imagine that, was it ATK who was doing the stupid Switch lottery? Who was doing the Switch lottery? And, like, the mouse by default will come with, like, Amon Opticals or FE Opticals, and Amon Opticals are the preferred one, and you get an FE Optical version and you swap it. Then that might help the value a little bit because at least people are anticipating Omron opticals with it. I love the high sensor placement. Yeah. This sensor ring skate is not doing a dang thing. It's like not very well rounded at all. But I think you could probably... Why is this not screwing in? Has me a little bit concerned. How do the clicks feel? Yeah, they feel good. That's hilarious. Oh, I should test these, huh? Hang on, I should go plug this in. No USB-C connector to test. I gotta use the dongle. Sorry, Windows sounds are me. Powered on. Why you no turn on? Why you just flash green? What does that mean? What does flash green mean? Oh. It just meant it was taking a while. I swear if it's because I have Synapse installed, dude. I ranted about that one time on MouseCast. Crashed out, as the kids say. Right, Lauren? We learned that today. Because Razer Synapse needed an update, so my headset wasn't working. How ridiculous. Yeah, Lauren just sighed in agreement. Or out of exhaustion. Oh, you like the shape, Luigi? I think actual Razer to avoid Synapse. Get all three. About to buy a Viper V3, says Luigi. Now, what do y'all think I should get? A Viper V3 Pro, ROM V4, or ATK? I'm guessing you're saying V2 Ultimate. I'm guessing you're saying X1 V2 Ultimate. What's the price difference? Are they all roughly the same price? Viper V3 Pro is going to be the most expensive unless you're buying used. If you're buying used, then you are going to be right around that $70 to $90 price point. I would say it depends on your priorities. So ROM Leviathan V4, it's not a Viper V3 clone, so it's a little bit different. You're going to get nice build quality, beautiful blue aesthetic, good side buttons. The scroll wheel middle mouse won't be that tactile. The scroll wheel is the optical encoder, and it feels amazing. I was using mine at work today. Dude, what an amazing mouse. The clicks aren't my favorite. They don't have enough spring back on the return. They kind of bottom out too much. Similar issue to what I had with the ROM ES21. It's not as bad, but for me, that's the weakest part of the mouse. But everything else, the ROM V4 is probably the highest quality for the price. The Ultimate, the ATK X1 V2 Ultimate, I'm not as familiar. Wow, yeah, good, Lauren. No, I won't. Yeah. The ATK X1 V2 Ultimate, I don't know. I actually don't know. That's 54 series, right? I don't know how the Ultimate stacks up. The Extreme is the one with the fast charging, the H20, right? Man, I'm starting to become a boomer and like forget certain aspects. That's terrible. Oh, let's do dot skates on this. We're going to do red dot skates because that's what I have more of. The XER1 skates would probably fit really nicely on this. Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. But we're going to do dot skates to keep the weight down because it's a hefty boy. Also, I used like really coarse sandpaper or something on this. It looks like crap. Man, it looks like such crap. I wish I could fix it right now. I probably could fix it a little bit. I don't know if the Brillo pad is like strong enough, coarse enough. I could try it a little bit. I'm gonna get dust all over my mouse. I could even cheat. I could cheat and use the drill. Is my drill charged? It is. Okay, we're gonna cheat and use the drill. Power tools, guys. Power tools are the solution. You guys haven't seen this on stream before, I don't think. This is going to make a little bit of a mess, so I'm going to clean up a little bit here. Man, what do I do with all my Amon optical emitter and transmitters that I've gotten? Do you guys want them? Should I eat them as a live stream challenge? Every time I do an Amon optical swap, I have to eat the transmitter and receiver. Down the hatch. This is just like a Brillo pad. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh, it was working. Dang. Yeah, it was working maybe too good. I actually melted a little bit. Just a little bit, it's okay. Question, have you heard anything about Rapoo VT6 Gen 2? I saw it in Rapoo software update notes, but was able to find any info on it. Darth Madrid. That's a good question. I want to know. I was thinking the other day they have VT1, VT0, VT2, VT3, VT3S. They don't have a VT4. They don't have a VT5. They don't have a VT6. They have a VT7. No VT8. They have a VT9. So we're missing 4, 5, 6. What are they cooking up? You want me to ask my Rapupu contact? Also, if you, Darth Madrid, if you post anything like that, feel free to @ me or post it to Reddit or something. If there's a link to it, then I will put it on MouseCast for discussion too. In case you don't catch me one of these live streams. Ah, yeah, that's much more smooth. This top one still needs some more work. Getting a little dusty. Oh yeah, getting actually quite dusty. See the scroll wheel. Yeah, look at the Viper's coating though, huh? I mean, it's a little dusty now, but yeah, look at the coating. Look how it looks like rubberized painted. I think I have compressed air up here, but not like just the canned stuff. I probably should have compressed aired this. How high is the sensor placement on the mouse feel? Extremely noticeable? Yeah, it's noticeable. It just feels like, I think Daz described it in his recent view of the X1 V2, because that one's further down. So it'll feel less, I use the word eager. He described it as twitchy, or I don't know if responsive is the right word, because responsive, everyone wants responsive. But the thing is, a lower sensor position can also be good. I rather enjoyed the SteelSeries Aerox 3 at work for a long time, largely because of the shape and the really nice middle mouse and scroll wheel. TTC silver, by the way. But also because the lower sensor position made it a little bit less twitchy when you're doing, at work, you're basically static clicking on a bunch of icons all day long. At least that's what I do doing CAD work. I don't know, maybe your guys' work is more like typing emails and stuff. Emails, yeah, you said it, Lauren. As opposed to other kinds of mails. You guys ready for MouseCast in 45 45 minutes, 50 minutes, sorry. If it's on time, which it's not going to be. I don't know. We'll see. Daz, I hope Daz pops in here. He should pop in somewhere around like 10:30 to 10:45. Never heard of VT6. Sorry if I make you repeat yourself, but what mouse are you working on and what are you doing? Luigi, no problem to repeat myself. You're giving me something to talk about. This was the Viper V3 Pro, V3 Hyperspeed. Literally says the wrong product. And it was, I just soldered in Omron Opticals. I tested and they are working. I kind of wish they were a little bit more tactile. They're on the lighter side, but that's okay. That's okay. And we're going to do dot skates on it. Well, here's the weight without dot skates, y'all. Yeah, sorry, weight without dot skates. And I should solder on that magnet. Can y'all see that? 56.5 grams. Yeah. Did I use up all the screws? I did. Okay, good. Making sure. So before I do the dot skates, I think should I have super glued on? Maybe I should have super glued on. Okay, I gotta take this apart again to super glue the. Here we go. And the Razor Vipers, a lot of Razor mice, they use Torx screws. What size Torx is this? T6H is what I'm using? Oh, because H for a hole. There's a hole. Is a security Torx. Yes, Amazon makes you talk to an AI bot to do returns now. Yes, I know. So what it is, Lauren, is I think, you know how when you buy warehouse deals, there's like excellent, very good, good, fair. I think instead of having people inspect the products, they're using AI and using your responses. Because I feel like this is subjective, but I feel like there's been an increase in complaints I've seen of, yeah, I ordered something and it came like slightly used. I don't know. Returns also, I understand, can like ruin a business, but also Amazon, how much do we care? They do allow you to do multiple returns. Really? They allowed me to do, so you guys will notice I don't have my gray cutting mat anymore. It was giving too many reflections. I'm messing up some of my photos. So I had the option, Lauren, to return both in one, but I did them separately because they were in separate conditions, because one was unused and one I had used on a couple streams. Just wait, Lauren. There's going to be a point where we have to, like... It's not? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Just wait, though. One day it's going to prompt you for pictures to upload. You know? Either for validation, because I don't know. I do get... There's a lot of people out there who just... I don't know. Being in the mouse world, Lauren, there's people who, like, will buy a mouse just to use it for 30 days and then abuse the return policy. So that's rude. Whole Foods or Staples? Let's do Staples, hun. Yeah. Well, no, because I have two UPS returns, those two mats. And they take UPS, yeah. So chat, what I'm gonna do here is for dongle storage, these Razer dongles are slightly magnetic. It's not like a very strong magnetic, but a little bit. So I'm going to take one of these bar magnets and I'm going to put it on my butt of the mouse back here. So what we need to do is we need to rough up the surfaces a little bit so that the super glue will adhere a little bit better. We'll bump my microphone, my camera. There we go. That one's good. Now for the dongle. Is this going to fall through and hit the dog? No. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that in the side. No, you can't because my sticky notes are blocking it. My purple sticky notes help like shield my phone so I can see what I'm doing a little bit better. craziest return policy is GOG, Good Old Games. You can play as much as you want for 30 days. Even then, you get to keep the offline installer. Nothing but the spirit of Christ keeping you from abusing it, LMAO. When I want to steal, I stay away from Good Old Games and just torrent it from Russians. But half the time, the torrent is just Good Old Games installer anyway. Yeah, I believe it. I haven't... Have I used Good Old Games before? No, but I have bought Humble Bundle. Are they still around? Is Humble Bundle still around? Because Humble Bundle was amazing. Yeah, that's... You could get games for, like, insanely cheap. That was like a pay however much you want kind of a thing. And if you paid more, they would have, like, more tiers that would unlock. But the base tier would be, like... I mean, you could pay... Was there a minimum? Or could you just, like, go straight up pay, like, a penny? I actually don't remember that. Okay, here's the fun part where I get to try to hold this down and drum lit at the same time. So again, all I'm doing is I'm just roughing up the surface of the magnet. Because you know how magnets are kind of like... This is why we have fingernails. It's working. Did that sound good, Lauren? One more time. Wait, how bad is that with my... I have my headphones on. Oh, that is bad. Oh, that... Dude, Nova hated... Nova got up. She... I don't know if chat could hear that. But no, she put her head up, dude. When... Laura, no swearing on the stream. It's okay. They can't hear you, and I also don't really care. No, it is apparently like a thing. YouTubers, you're not supposed to swear in the first start of the video because it's... will like get you demonetized or something. I don't know, something you can swear later on and they don't really care. I don't know. I'm pretty much ready. I'm waiting for Daz to get on too. Now it's the super gluing time. Oh, that was way too much. We're gonna end up gluing this to the green work mat below. Yeah, I'm actually gonna wipe up a little bit of that. Just gonna take a corner of the paper towel here. Okay. And then I have ceramic tips tweezers, and the reason for the ceramic tip is they're non-magnetic. I got these from AliExpress. And I didn't like really have a need for them, but they just look like good quality tweezers. Plot twist, they're just okay at tweezing. But they are very good at not being magnetic, so there's that. Now I could just use like a plastic thing to hold this until this cures. But where's the fun in that? You know? It's like a guy thing, you know? You go and buy a tool for a specific role, and maybe you could have done it a different way, but you have the tool. Oh wait, I need that out still. Oh, there were minimums for each tier. Okay, yeah. They're still around. The game deals aren't as crazy as they used to be, but they still have really good deals on software and game dev assets. Okay, interesting. They've pivoted a little bit. This is regarding Humble Bundle. Oh, were there any other questions that I've... Oh, you guys have helped each other out in chat. Wow, that's awesome. I get to just sit here and talk about other things because chat answers all the other questions. How many people are here? There are 12 people right now watching, Lauren. Wow, I know, I'm so popular. It's like high school all over again. What? I did not have friends in high school. I had a friend in high school. But we're still friends, so that's what matters, yeah. Quality over quantity. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that screw doesn't want to go in that hole. Ha. I don't know how I feel about Torx bits for in mice. Torx bits are amazing because they are like tough to round out. They can do really high torque, but you have to have the right size. You can kind of fudge it. Like if you jam a flathead in there, sometimes you can get a Torx out with a flathead if it's really not torqued down. Let's see if this one works now. Yay, it does work. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Okay, what did somebody say in chat here? Any of you guys excited for Attack Shark V8 Razor clones? Yeah, the one that looks like a Death Adder. Yeah, we're gonna briefly touch on that on MouseCast because I think there was some more. I think there was like a video that came out on Twitter that had more information. Or at least I thought I had it in the doc today. We'll see. I don't remember off the top of my head. I know today we're doing the tier list, and next week we're going to be doing a bingo card. So I will tease this at the very start of MouseCast today in less than an hour. And that is for the next stream. We're going to be doing 2026 bingo cards. I've made a template. I will put it in the... Oh, maybe I actually do need to get prepped for MouseCast. Maybe I will finish up this mouse and then... I mean, you guys, I guess, can stay along if you're interested in getting spoiled. It'll be pretty much just me prepping the doc, though. And then maybe Daz will come in, and I don't know. If he has any unhinged opinions, then maybe I have to take the stream down. But he generally doesn't. But it is interesting. I know he talks to other reviewers. And yeah, he was telling me today how sometimes he feels what were his words? Hang on. I want to be fair to him. What was he saying about other reviewers? Oh, because we're doing the brand tier list today, he feels like I didn't really get his message. I feel like the hot button brands will be Final Mouse, Razer, Logitech being low at all, or any budget brand making S tier. I think what he meant to say is like we're gonna be in the hot seat if we put budget brands in S tier and non-budget brands lower. Dude, I'm about ready to put Logitech in like maybe not no tier, but probably like C or B tier. Cause dude, the GPX Superlight 2 did not get a recommendation from Pizogle. Like the performance was nothing special. The price tag's ridiculous. The clones do it better. The side buttons are bad. Oh, sorry. Do we want a final weight here, guys? I don't know. But I also understand that. So what I was telling him is I basically, you know, he was concerned about... he says, the more reviewers are aware of the podcast, the more I slightly think through what I say more. Haha. And I definitely get that. I think that's just part of like the more you podcast, the more you realize your voice like is starting to matter to more and more people listen to us, which is kind of weird to think about. Like the other day in the stream, somebody came to me like he had already bought a ROM Leviathan V4 and he was looking for me being like, what's better, the Leviathan V4 or I forget what the other thing he said was. But I guess he was basically looking at me to validate it. And I was like, brother, you already bought it. Use it. Make your own opinion. It's a good mouse, so yeah, it's just weird like being able to influence people's opinions a little bit. But yeah, I understand Daz not wanting to, especially his personality too. He does worry. He cares about what other people think. I mean, I think that's also what makes him have so much drive to make so many reviews and be an absolute upload machine, because he feels like he owes it to the brands and he owes it to the audience. So like kudos to him for that. But at the same time, it can be challenging because you want to, like, what if your opinion differs from other people's, you know? Then you're the odd one out, especially since if you're like the newcomer to the thing or the underdog or whatever. If you're the one with the unpopular opinion, then you're just going to lose credibility. But my counter argument to that was, well, if you just follow the masses, you know, I don't know, then your audience might also see you as, you might lose credibility that way. Lose. So I said just stick true to whatever you think. Stick true to yourself. And if that doesn't work out, like, that's the thing. If it doesn't work out, like, if your opinion differs from everyone else's, like, I don't know, what can you do? Obviously it hasn't. I'm just going to throw these out. Obviously it hasn't so far because he's gotten a bunch of subscribers in just a year. Like, he's approaching 4,000 subs. That's pretty impressive. Half the posts on r/mouse review are me telling the same story and telling people to stay the heck away from Logitech, says Luigi. Yeah. Again, it's like, I'm not saying like Logitech is some evil brand. I'm just saying, if you want a GPX shape, there are literally other brands that do it better for a third the price. Getting my ATK A9 Pro made me realize I was living a lie. Yeah, better in every single way than my Superlight one. And it was $42 after Ali discounts. Yeah, dude. And like the other thing too is like, another thing, the GPX, you gotta spend like $160 or $170, whatever it is. ATK A9, there's like a 3311 variant you can get for like $30. And I mean, maybe availability is a problem. I also do understand, you know, I did tell Daz, you know, your opinion doesn't also have to be the only opinion. You know, you can say that I think the ATK A9, to use that as an example, is the best. Let's just imagine you say that's the best GPX clone. That doesn't mean that people who buy a GPX are absolute idiots. I mean, maybe I've seen the take that people don't want to support the whole cloning that ATK does, and they find that unethical. That's valid. I mean, they straight up, dude, the ATK U2, they literally called it the same thing as the Zowie U2, and it's like a one-to-one shape clone. The A9 is actually not exactly a one-to-one shape clone. It's close. I think it's a little bit better. And I keep telling people, if you want a one-to-one GPX clone, Aula V9 Plus is close, and MCho's A7 is close. Man, I need like a little desktop vacuum thing, huh? Like, look at this. This is after only 2 days of using this. This is from Acetone, I swear. Oh man, the dirty mat, I guess, is just gonna stay here. It's gonna be here to stay. Getting my ATK A9 Pro made me realize living a lie. Yeah. I still remember the awful QC I suffered with Attack Shark mice. Oh yeah, Attack Shark just really vary. But what if Attack Shark? See, when Attack Shark cares, their higher end stuff with 3950s and good coatings are actually pretty decent. It's pretty wild. Am I excited for CES 2026? Nothing major that I'm really looking forward to. CES has always been excited because I've been into PC building for a long time, regardless. So there's that. Didn't realize the A7 and A9 were different shapes. How so? They're not different. They're not like totally different shapes. But yeah, here, let me grab. I'll grab them. Here is the A7, and where is my A9? That is a good question. My A7 is in the lovely neon green that they have. And my A9, I have it in pink. Here it is. Oops, sorry, hun. I did. So, differences in the shapes. First of all, the A9 and the GPX, they have a... This actually might be easier with the light off. Oh, it's so much better. They have... Oh man, I'm sorry, I might have to turn it back on, hun. No, it's tough to see. I was saying that I need to do inspection lights on the last stream, they make inspection lights for detecting defects in car paint jobs, and they allow you to see differences in curvature. Anyway, the A9 Pro has a slight ledge here, which is the same thing that the GPX does. The A7 does not have that same. It's really, really slight. It doesn't have that. The next thing is the A9 has a slight comfort groove left and right. It's really slight, but it's there. So like if you were to take calipers and measure from here to here, I bet you this is going to be narrower than on the A7, which is again closer to a GPX, which is just pretty much flat. Yeah, that's pretty much it. They're like really similar. Like unless you're A/B testing, you probably won't notice. So I still think you should buy like whichever one. I don't know, if you like green more, MCHOS is your only option. If you like ATK, they have the new so MCHOS uses Realtek. If you want Nordic 54 series, then oh yeah, Lauren says she likes the lime green on this, but she likes the darker greens better. Oh, I dropped it. The darker greens, like she liked my... I'll grab a couple mice that she liked. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a dragon. So this DRG edition, DRG is Dragon Ranger or something. And this is the dongle. It's a dragon. It's a little cartoon dragon. But it's silicone and it's heavy. It's kind of cute. I don't know. It's a Chinese company. Why do you need a dongle that big? I think WL Mouse would answer that by saying, why don't you need a dongle that big? It's better than the Rubik's Cube they used to do. That was obnoxious. Yeah, and then she also likes the Dharma Shark, like this metallic blue-green. Yeah, that is nice. I gotta mod this mouse. Can you guys tell I haven't used this yet? I still have the stickers over the skates. Yeah, it's one of my favorite mice. Yeah. Yeah, it is a nice color. Thank you. Yeah, on the Tum Tum. Just like you on the Tum Tum. Okay, well, why don't I pop over to you ever get a Barbie pink inkot color? IDK, how I feel about it. Barbie pink? What? Hon, I'm gonna need to sit here. Can I move this chair into the hallway for now? Oh, too late. I'm out. Okay. I am gonna switch over though to... I need to do a little bit of prep work for MouseCast, and I will turn on... you know what I can do is I can move my camera. There we go. And I can double tap this. Show my face. Okay. I'm gonna turn off that light behind me. And then we'll bring that up. We will copy this. Z flip 3, copy that to here. Oh, does it resize here if I... No, it doesn't. Okay, it does stay locked here. So I need to transform, rotate counterclockwise. Sure. Doesn't want to snap. Okay, well, I guess that's as good as we're gonna get. Okay. Just so you know, Lauren, I have a camera now facing... you'll see it in the... If you were to get up. You're fine, hon, where you are now. Okay, so for MouseCast. Oh, I forget. What was the thing I needed to prep for? I forget. I might be able to, hun. I do need to get prepped here, though. So, what was the thing I was forgetting about? Yeah, I think... Yeah, here's a spoiler if you guys want to read what we're going to talk about today. But I think I spoiled some of this yesterday also. Oh, the bingo card. The bingo card. Yes, I need to make sure that this template is good for people. So if I share this, let's go incognito so that I'm not logged in, and this is what people see, and then they'll have to download, they'll have to download a copy. Okay. Okay, so that's what I'll tell people to do. So if any of you guys are curious, I can post this in chat. I'm going to talk about it on MouseCast, so share, copy link, and we post that to the chat here. The Barbie pink Incot stuff? You're talking like the like how the 029 Incot 029. The like really the expensive one was pink, yeah. No, I went with the teal. No, the teal is so good. And rather unique in the industry too. I think pink is actually a pretty common. Yeah, like I'm looking around, a lot of my mice are pink. Like the magenta of the ATK A9, M-Shows L7, Uweedon S7. Ninjutsu Soras are both pink. Yeah, Deluxe has pink stuff. Anywho. So, I can like my own stream, heck yeah. So, the bingo card I think I'm actually all set with. Yeah, I guess I'll have this one as the just one there. You okay, Lauren? Okay. And a MouseCast is the free space in the middle. Sure. Okay, I guess I'm actually more ready than I thought. G304X, Frostlord. Uweedon A7 Pro. Is this link right? Why is this like 2 pixels? Oh. My gosh. What a post. Did I post this to Twitter? It got 4 likes? Man, I'm sorry. This is tough to read. Okay, well, that's okay. I don't know why I'm in like some sharing mode, so let's get out of that. Yeah, the Uweedon A7 is interesting. Dynamo Shark M9, this is old news, but we'll briefly touch on it. So we're going to try to blitz through the news today before we get into the actual tier list. And the tier list... Were there any brands that I missed, guys? Do you guys want a pixelated mess? I know. Do you guys, anyone want to help me with the... Oh, I didn't link the tier list, son of a gun. Tier list, there we go. Tier list maker. You guys have any brands that I'm missing? I did this on a previous stream, and I don't think the brands that I was missing here. I have Uweedon. I don't have Epomaker, James Donkey, iRock, IPI, Valkyrie, Chaos, Austum, Echo, Royal Clutch. But I was talking to Daz, and I need to ignore, and MyInk, shout out MyInk. I need to ignore the brands that aren't interesting to people. Like iRock, I don't think people care about iRock. I'm purposely ignoring all brands that have a single product because I think that's not really, it's not really fair. It's kind of cut off. Oh, sorry. There you guys go. So, previous tier list. And I don't know, do I need to make a new version of the tier list? I mean, of these brands, which ones do you want to see me, like, actually add? Because I got to make a new tier list. Epomaker, James Donkey, iRock, IPI, Valkyrie, Chaos, Austum, Echo, Royal Clutch. So Royal Clutch, most people only know about the M3, M30, K3, K5, whatever they're called. That's all pretty much the same mouse, just different specs. They do have a second mouse called the MG5, which I really want. It's like a GPX Dex, but it's supposed to be really lightweight, 54 grams, but with like a 600 milliamp hour battery. Atco has a couple mice, but I don't think people care. Alstom has a couple mice, but again, that people don't care. Chaos and Alstom and Valkyrie are all just like rebranding the same OEM shapes. Alstom does a lot of Kaisona, Chaos does Epomaker, Valkyrie does other stuff. IPI has the float and the chi. I guess I could put them in. James Donkey has the RSR5 and RSR7, which are both good mice. RSR5 in particular. And then Epomaker has the Click and the Carbon X. So I should throw... Okay, thinking about this out loud, I'm going to throw an Epomaker. Whoops. James Donkey and IPI. Yeah, Rarzy says the same thing. So that is what I will do. So I got to remember how to edit this. Can I log... Do I have to log in? Hang on, I'm going to do this off screen. You guys don't need to see my login stuff. Log in with Twitter? Oh, I don't know that was an option. WL Mouse colorway competition. Oh, wow, I created that. Okay, let's try a different... Can I sign in with a different profile? No? Now that I'm signed in with one, it's like, nah, you don't get to sign out. Tiermaker.com. Okay, how do I sign out, dude? Is there seriously not a way for me to sign out? Oh, log out. Okay. Sign in with Google. I'm going to sign in with this info. Can I go to my profile? No tier lists made. Okay, so we're going to go back to my other profile. So the only one I have is the WL Mouse tier list saved. Can this even be edited? Dang, I think I have to make a new one. Okay. Make a template. We're going to call this one... we're going to call it... Wait, ADD moment. Let's check.
You have desktop audio?
Oh, hey there.
Through your stream?
Yes, you are. Hello, Daz.
Okay. Filter on.
Racism off. But no, actually.
What are you trying to say, dude? Jesus.
I have to make a new tier list because I guess adding... because I wanted to add some brands to it. I don't know if you want to watch the stream, you can, but I'm going to add... This is going to be brands, mouse brands 2025.
Is it wrong to wear a TiVo jacket on the mouse brand tier list episode?
No. Shill it, dude. Actually, TiVo, one of the rules that I have, they can't have a single mouse. They need to have multiple products. So TiVo is DQ'd.
It's mouse only? Like, what about the pads?
Oh, I think we gotta stick mice only, as cringe as that is, because we need to draw the line, dude. This will be a 2-hour tier list. Okay.
I mean, it can be. I don't know. I've given it zero thought ahead of time to try and make it more interesting, so...
Oh, what are these? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I can't see. Is there computers? Dragon Ball Z, Crypto. You gotta be kidding me. Comics? Bro, I can't see. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding, dude. Oh, we're gonna do memes, I guess. How do I even do this? Make a template. Describe the image set. I thought I just did that. Mouse brands 2025. Tier list. Daz, Trazak, Man, Phalanges, MouseCast, if I can spell. Friggin' HE boards. I suck at typing. Okay, so then we go to tier list and all files, and we upload all of the... I can't... Are you kidding? I can't multiple select? What kind of tier list maker... Dude! Oh, because I can't edit the old one that we did. Well, I can edit it, but it's only good once, so we can't revisit it.
Ah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. well, we're gonna do new folder irrelevant. So what are these brands? Are you watching the stream at all, Daz?
I am, but I need to step away for a minute here. But what's up?
Okay. I was gonna ask you which brands are irrelevant, but I'll just make the judgment call. No worries.
Okay. I had a red Slurpee, and my lips are blood red. I gotta fix this. This is not good. I'll be right back.
Uweed and Fantech will keep. Fantech, I guess, can we lump them in with... I don't know.
I mean, T-Evolution has Fantech mice on their site, so...
Yeah. Gravistar? Like, do we want to... I'll leave them on there because I think...
I mean, I literally just recorded a review of their mouse, so...
Oh, sure. Okay.
But I'm going to talk about keyboards too, right? So, like, is this just the brand as a whole? I don't know. I'll be right back.
Okay. James Donkey, Keychron, I'll keep... Kaisona, Lamzu, Lenovo? Should I even have that? They do have gaming mice, but they're like Asia only. Mashinike, maybe. Lenovo, I'll put irrelevant. Mad Cats, I'll put irrelevant. Mad Lions is ATK. Because they have the Mad R and the Mad G, and those are both really good mice. But I don't know. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Mad Lions, that's right. Well, the Mad R and the Mad G, wait, are they both? What? Wait, am I going crazy? Are they not? Both Mad R is under ATK? Oh. Yeah, it was under VXE originally, at least when I got this one. Man, what a good mouse. I need to use it more. Okay, Mad Lions, irrelevant. M chose Monka. We'll put Monka on there. I don't think most people know. MSI is kind of a normie brand, so we'll keep that on. They're going to score low. Ninjutsu, NZXT, Fiolina, Pulsar. NZXT's, again, they're kind of a normie brand. I'll leave them on there. Rapu, Rom, Ponage, Razor. Red Dragon, again, normie brand. I'll keep them on there. Rocket / Turtle Beach. Oh, I have them separate. I'm going to put Rocket under irrelevant. See, it's tough because some people, it's a legendary shape, so I feel like some people would want to know our take on it. But we need to stick to relevant brands. Rail Kludge, should I keep that on there? Silicaka, no. Sprime only has one mouse, so no. Steel Series thumbnail. New folder. Thumbnails. Valkyrie is not relevant. Thunder Robot I'll leave on there. Turtle Beach. Vancer's relevant. Vaxi and Zygon. Rip. VXE, Yzowl, WL Mouse, Zowpin, Zowie. I feel like I'm forgetting stuff, you know? But then I look around at my walls and oh, is Asus on here? Oh my gosh, did I forget Asus?
Asus?
Right? Sort by details. Name. Yeah, Asus is not on here. Wow, okay. So I need Asus. Who else am I missing? Moto Speed is Darmo Shark. James Donkey, I think, is relevant enough. Attack Shark is on there.
You have Attack Shark and Mama Snake combined?
Yeah, I don't have them combined, but I think people know. We'll just have to bring that up. Some of these brands are combined. Yeah.
You have Inkot?
Inkot's on there, yep.
Rapu, M shows, Ponage. I'm just looking at my desk, I'll be honest. You have ROM, obviously. I don't think SKN is big enough to matter.
No. They're a Lamoki rebrand, which is... Do we want to put Lamoki as a separate thing? Because they do have a couple, but it's really. Keychron.
You have Aula?
I hope I have Aula.
I'm just looking everywhere I have anything to try and make sure.
Do people get the Asus logo, or do I need to...
I would hope so.
I want one that isn't a transparent background.
Royal Kludge, I think, is irrelevant. It's like the same quality as Aegis. It's a little bit better than Aegis.
Yeah, a little bit better than Aegis.
Take other people's. They don't make their own mice. Their shells are completely ripped.
tier list. So this one is ASUS ROG. And wait, what did we just say? The one that I forgot was Aula. Thank you. Oh, this is missing brands then. Oh, this might be a bit of a problem. If I go back to my pod topic tier list maker. Yeah, I have Aula and Ajaz in this one, and Alienware, and I do have ASUS in this one, and ATK. Wait a second, why are these not all saved? Oh, man. Wait, pinned, save, or download? Download image. Crap. Yeah, there's not... I don't think I can save all... No, I can't. Akitsu. Oh, Arbiter Akitsu. Oh, that's a good one.
Can't speak to it at all, though. Can you?
No, not really. I can't. Do we just avoid it for now?
Yeah, we can't rate a brand if we haven't used the mice.
It's Avancer Factory, though. So, like, already right there, I'm like...
It's like B tier for me, if I'm going to be honest. That's what I'd put it, probably.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, well, unofficially, like, I would put it more like C+, so let's call it B-. I don't know, Avancer Factory stuff I have not been impressed by. The best thing I've tried by them is James Donkey RSR7, and it's still, like, not my favorite, so... So what do I do about this? Random tier list, I don't think I can download this at all. Save or download, presentation mode, change background color, view rankings. Edit the label in each row. Oh, is this saved under my different account? Oh, I might be logged into the wrong account. Okay, let's log out. Log
multiple tiermaker.com accounts?
I guess so. I signed in with Google.
Yeah.
MouseCast brand 028. Okay, can I edit this now? Is there an edit button? Save or download. Edit your template. Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. So, do we want to remove any of these? Alienware will leave in. Cooler Master, Corsair, Dare You, Domo Shark, Enigma, Yuri, Whedon, Gravistar.
Why are we leaving Alienware in? Who cares?
They do have, yeah, I don't know. I kind of like some of the normie brands as like a check for, I don't know. I'll leave it in. They're not going to score high. There's like NZXT and MSI. Should I remove these, Daz?
MSI? Yeah, I mean... I think the tier list should be relevant to brands people might want to buy in 2026.
Okay.
Like, they might consider it, and we should say yes or no. I don't think anyone's considering an MSI mouse, right? Like...
Right. So, hide images in the template by dragging them to the container below. Okay, so Mad Lions we don't care about. WMS, YZL, VXC, Vancer we're keeping. Turtle Beach. Thunder. Do we want Thunder Robot and Masha Nike?
Yeah, people might consider those.
Okay.
Masha Nike, maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, they have like...
I guess people might run across it on... I've never had one of their mice.
Yeah, I'm going to remove Solikaka.
Prime's irrelevant.
MSI. NZXT.
I think you can remove that too.
They do have lightweight offerings. They're just not very good. Okay. See, part of me is like, we should leave them in just as normie results, and we just throw them in no immediately. I don't know. Rocket, not relevant. Monka? Mad Cats? No. Masha Nike, okay, we'll remove that. Lenovo, I'll remove. Logitech Kaisona. Keychron, Incot. These look good. Submit. Okay, and then add images.
How's that TK?
ATK's in here, yep.
What's that TK logo?
Oh, that's part of Keychron's logo.
Oh.
Yeah, TK. I don't know why. Add additional images. Yep. So let's go Republic of... go to MouseCast, tier list, Republic of Gamers.
You could do like iRock has like one mouse, right? It wasn't good. Or they have two.
They have two. They have the HE6 and the HE3, the hot swap battery and the carbon fiber one that...
That's right.
AimAdapt reviewed. Republic of Gamers. We need to add Epo Maker. We need to add IPI James Donkey. Are you good with me adding these?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I have the wired NZXT. It actually didn't feel that bad. Yeah, they're like kind of cool looking mice, but if I recall, their weights aren't all that competitive. Royal Clutch, should I add them, Daz?
You have Infic?
I do not have Infic, thank you.
That's worth listing, yeah. I'm just looking through my videos, to be honest.
Should I add Royal Clutch, Daz?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's some mice people are going to probably run across in the scene.
Okay.
You have EGN separately, right?
Oh, I don't think I do.
Because they're doing their own thing now.
Okay, I might need some help distinguishing between the two brands then, because I honestly don't. Oh, freaking WebP files.
Well, like F2, Y2 is what you'd evaluate VGN on, probably. You have Whedon, right? You said it.
I have you Whedon.
These thumbnails are so bad.
Are your own thumbnails?
Yeah. It's because I didn't used to play on the thumbnail at all, so I would just find a still. Which honestly I did in the last video. From Zalpin?
I got Zalpin.
Is that on there? Okay. Hit scan? Worth rating or no?
Single manufacturer. For now.
But like such a big part of the scene though. And like
but is it fair? Is that fair? Because then are we allowed to judge other brands by a single release?
Probably. That's all I got.
I don't know, dude. We revisit this.
We just mentioned hit scan off the rip.
Yes, we will. I have our honorable mentions. Dare you's on there.
Obviously, a Pulsar, IPI, Fix, and Tali's got a one mouse. That one's probably not worth those two.
Yep, they're not.
You have Cyrox on there. That's a
Yep.
weird one. ATKM chose Pulsar. Okay.
Which tier list am I supposed to be in? This one? Yeah, this one. Okay. Add additional files, choose files, and we want to add... it was VGN. It was VGN, and it was Infic. Open. Oh, did it just remove all those other ones? Son of a gun. Son of a gun.
I was about to have two mice, but we don't know what the second one's like.
Who?
I have both the Echo and the Mons. I have the Echo and the Milgeek. Both of those mice are on the way now.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll put those under honorable mentions.
But like, we don't know what the second Echo mouse is, and it's Milgeek's first mouse, so like, it may not even be worth mentioning it. There's also that CR Draco mouse.
Yep, I have them. CR Draco. Yeah, that thing has been making waves, huh?
Yeah, I've got some potential information I can share.
Oh, really?
To you.
Okay, gotcha. Not to MouseCast.
Yeah.
What was the other one? Wait, what was the single product manufacturer that we also... Oh, Melgeek? Okay.
Sony? That's a good call out there.
Oh,
but...
Sony? Yeah. I think we just gotta wait.
Orbital is... It's not just one mouse.
Yeah, Brown Faust, thanks for that recommendation.
Pathfinder and Terra are probably the two biggest omissions from my top 10 that I could have put there.
Gotcha. Okay.
People are like, where was the Terra? And I was like, yeah, forgot. Yep.
Yeah, it's really good, but yeah.
Just forgot.
How are you? Are you cool with the... Okay, wait. Submit, reorder, edit page. Are you
What's
good
the bottom
with...
thing? Are we going to talk about the bottom group at all?
What bottom group? The no-no group?
Oh, wait. If you scroll down to the bottom here, there was like VGN and stuff. In the... Oh, wait.
Oh, sorry. The stream delay.
I'm watching your stream, so it's... Are you sharing in the...
I should.
Oh, you should just share in the Discord. It would make it so lot easier.
No, okay. Entire screen. Share the screen.
I just realized the more I am.
Okay. Oh, no, don't. No, I didn't mean to stop streaming. Share stream. Entire screen. Turn on camera, sure. Oh, very flattering angle, yes. I look better in this camera somehow.
Agreed.
Okay. What were you gonna ask at the bottom, VGN, talking about something?
Oh, the previous screen, you were like, some of the brands were still at the bottom. They weren't like on the actual.
Oh, yeah, they were like being added. Yes, they're added. They're added.
Okay,
So,
I see.
wait, are they?
No,
What the heck?
they're not actually.
Choose template. Choose additional image. Wait, right? Add additional
Where'd they
images
go?
to the template. Okay. We add these.
You had a
Open.
bunch of them. Yeah.
And then there's a submit button that I hit. Submit.
Oh, they doubled them up, but
I have
under
to
the hide
drag-
section.
I have to
Oh,
drag
you have to drag them
okay.
up.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4,
That wasn't crazy then. Something was
5,
off. Great.
6. Oh, I have Asus. I have a suit. I'm gonna remove Asus. I'm gonna do the ROG there.
There you go.
Steam. Bye bye Steam. Okay, that's fine. And then submit. Okay, how are you with these levels? We have e-waste, no, okay, good, great, S.
What if we just do the letters?
I kind of like this last time though, because the letters, people I think get a little bit too hung up and they think like C tier is just bad and you need to not buy it. But I like having OK instead of C. Because like OK is still usable. No is like, don't buy it. There's better options out there. If you use one, I guess you're not going to be roasted. E-waste is you will get roasted.
Some no is like glorious.
I would put Glorious as okay
I like
personally.
the okay.
We can't spoil the content though. No is like, what's like a no tier mouse? No is like an Alienware Pro mouse, you know, their GPX clone that you get used for $50.
Yeah.
$150 it's e-waste.
Do we need should there be an S plus? Or do we just like sort S by
Yeah, why
actual
don't we, yeah, I can do that. I kind of thought about it and I like the
S
idea.
plus God tier or whatever. Yeah, that was a good suggestion.
Which I don't really know if I would put anyone under like, because God tier I would consider like S plus, like every single mouse has to be flawless, and I don't think any manufacturer really hits that. Personally, do you want to see what we did previously? We'll react to it on stream.
Yeah, just let it be.
I'll make an
reaction.
S plus, but we don't have
leave
to
it empty.
because the thing is mice are getting better. I'll add it.
Are we gonna declare a winner, like the brand? We probably want to agree on which one that might be, though. So I guess not.
No, I don't think we need to have. I don't like the idea of superlatives one above all others. It's not fair because things are too subjective.
What if we make e-waste dog shit? Sorry, I'm kidding. It's too mean.
Is it?
I mean, e-waste.
E-waste is pretty mean too, though.
Yeah.
How come I didn't save the S plus tier? Edit your template. Edit images. No crop. S. Oh, I have to
It's an
move
extra
all of
layer.
these down?
I'm confused.
I think I have to move all of them down one.
Don't you lose something else though? Then?
Submit? No, because I think it goes.
Oh, that's
S pl-
weird.
I don't understand.
It's like it's just not taking.
Yeah,
Great,
it's like
got added above S now.
yeah, my bad.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Here to add images. Feel bad. People are probably watching
Professional
this
podcast.
garbage. This is not the actual MouseCast. Feel like what
It's
the
about
heck
the
is?
same level quality, right? So.
Oh, it is. I don't know. Okay, I think we just, bro. I have it there. But it doesn't. Okay, well, whatever. This is what we're rolling with.
It's gonna
Des.
show up in the middle of the stream, and then it's gonna lose like the bottom
It
two.
is.
It's gonna be a disaster.
It is. Okay, and we're just gonna keep looping this song. I think I like that it's rock music instead of the other stuff we've done. Okay, so we got to remove this tier list, apply this one. Boom. All right. Okay, so Daz, do we need to take the stream down here, get our shit together, and then we'll go live in like 5 minutes?
Clearly, yes.
Okay. Okay, we'll be live in just a second here, guys. How many people? I'm just curious. How many people are watching right now because they think this is the actual
13
thing?
helpless souls.
I am so sorry.
It was 10
guys.
before I got in here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. See you guys in a minute.